On the floor for the visiting Atlanta Hawks. At small forward, Zaccharie Riza-Shea. At shooting guard, Dyson Daniel. At the other forward position, Jalen Johnson. At the other guard position, Trae Young. At center, Bruce. The head coach of the visiting team is Quinn Snyder. Let's meet the starters for your Oklahoma City Thunder. At shooting guard, at 6'3", number 11. Forward, 6'3", number 5, Lucas Short. At the power forward position, standing 6'5", number 8, Jalen Williams. The big man, 17'1", number 7, Chet Holmgren. At guard, 6'6", number 2, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Glad you're here with us tonight for this Monday night presentation. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You look at the Thunder. They reside in the 7th slot right now in the early part of the season.
And when I look at Oklahoma City, they haven't attracted any serious attention here in the early season. It's been the kind of average start that most had predicted.
And after talking to some of the coaches and the players, they're not happy that they couldn't start off on a little bit more of a roll. But I think they're in fine shape with the bulk of the season still to come.
Looking at the starting 5 for the Atlanta Hawks. The front court is Riza-Shea and Johnson. Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's the monster in at the center, filling out the middle. And for the Thunder, Dort and Williams up in the forward position. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Isaiah Joe. And it's Holmgren in at the 5, roaming the paint. And his teams establish chemistry in the early part of the season. Brent, what are some of the keys?
Well, on the court, really it is about the coaches defining roles. And anytime you get players who buy into those roles in the early part of a year, it's a support system for what the star guys have to do. It builds a ton of confidence and the connectivity that coaching staffs know. Will lead them ultimately to a team that can compete in the playoffs.
Now Daniels, after the missed 3 from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Young looking around. Holmgren comes with the double team. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Hawks shooting their first free throws of the game.
First team foul. Shooting for Atlanta. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Good on both. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Dort. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Hawks. Last game matched up with the Magic. Tough loss there.
When they ran the offense right, they found some easy shots, but on that occasion, it was few and far between.
Yeah, lots of ups and downs. One good possession, 2 bad ones, 1 good one. They could never get on a steady run and play some solid offense.
Out of hand on it. Here's Reza Shea. He's coming off a 10-point game against Orlando. And Young kicks to Johnson. Back to Young. Lets it go with a 3. Buries it from 3-point range.
Good up-tempo play there from Young, firing that shot off before the D could react.
The Thunder have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Pass to Joe. Now here's Holmgren. Outside, Dort. Nailed from 3-point land.
And the lid's off. They're 1 for 4 to begin this one, but that shot might just get them going.
To the middle. Here's the monster, and the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7'1" with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Joe, good.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
For Atlanta, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. To the inside. Fades. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
No, he's automatic from the mid-range, and the defense knows that. It's a mistake to give up a shot like that.
Here's Joe. 11 points for him in that last game against Portland. Holmgren the pass to Dort. For 3. The monster with the rebound. Hawks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Driving in and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
Daniel's such a shifty player. He has a myriad of ways to get to the free throw line.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Daniel taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Daniels.
Yeah, Dyson Daniels, when he steps onto the court, he's got a hunger to make an impact, and he's trying to put his team in position to win.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Oklahoma City trailing. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, pass to Williams. Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's covered by Daniels. Now, Reza Shea. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
And Reza Shea, the prototypical size and skill for a wingman.
Yeah, he's got some jelly to his game. Handle, touch, at his size, that becomes very tough to contain.
And he's got the ability to do damage inside and out. SGA's not going to miss that.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, here's Reza Shea. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Young's got 5 now.
That stroke looks so good from Trae Young.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
It's time for the dance cam. Have you seen yourself on the big screen and you know what to do? Show us your moves.
And while we've got a chance, let's check out the stats for Gilgeous-Alexander. He's getting around 20 points per, 5 assists, and 4 rebounds. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up, fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up, and he's really delivered.
Thunder trailing by 4. Outside Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Plenty of space. And it's Daniels with the rebound.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Now, here's Johnson. After the miss from Shea, Gilgeous-Alexander. Beyond the arc. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Holmgren's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Williams. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Good, great play by Williams to set it up. 5 points in the game.
SGA doesn't rely on the 3 to get his points, but man, when it's falling, watch out.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I talked with head coach Mark Daigneault. Now, I talked with him about the challenges of guarding someone like Trae Young. Coach said, as soon as he crosses half court, you got to be on him. I told our guys, no separation. Of course, this defense will have to be very aggressive if they hope to stop Trae. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Johnson outside. Daniels with it. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Magic in Orlando. Had the space there, but it's offline. Thunder have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Holmgren. Floats it up for Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And give credit to Holmgren for jumping all over that opportunity, putting his length to great use.
Young outside. Pass to the monster. Falls back and drains the fadeaway jumper. The monster's got 6.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Johnson outside. Back to Young. Inside. Holmgren with the steal. One-on-one here. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Yeah, I mean, take that. Holmgren, he knows defenses want to rough him up a little bit, and he welcomes the challenge.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Wallace is checked in, and a change for the Hawks. Porzingis is checked in.
Chet Holmgren.
And Holmgren possesses sky-high potential. His length and versatility making him such an intriguing prospect.
Now, here is Young. He's definitely not pleased how he played against Orlando. And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He wants to talk to his guys. Switch here. Kane's checked in. Well, traditionally, many of the great free throw shooters have come from the point guard ranks. Here are the ones leading the league this year. Well, you look at Wallace, deadly on the stripes. Someone you do not want to foul.
They are as reliable at the free throw line as you're going to find in this league. And that's something we've come to expect from the point guard position.
You look back at the NBA's free throw percentage leaders over the years, and so many of them have played the point guard position, mostly because they do a great job of penetrating, getting into the lane, and consistently draw fouls. So the more you take, the more you make.
Now Holmgren, after Jalen Johnson missing on the last three-pointer. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Oklahoma City.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
Now, here's Johnson. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Orlando.
Yeah, but the rebounding in that game as well was just tremendous. I mean, he dominated the backcourt.
And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That is his first foul of the game. And the Thunder making a switch here. Hartenstein's checked in. Then for the Hawks, Cool Hands comes in for Jalen Johnson. And Thunder subbed in for Daniels. Porzingis launches it from deep. The Hawks again can't hit. Oklahoma City leading by 5. In the corner, Wallace with it. Pass to Joe. Jacks up a 3. And it's Trae Young with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Isaiah Joe. First personal foul. 15 foul.
The Hawks have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
And he makes the first. And the Thunder with some changes. Williams, he's checked in for Jalen Williams. Wiggins comes in for Dort. And Topic is subbed in for Isaiah Joe. Both shots good from the stripe. Now here's Wiggins. Pass to Hartenstein. Here's Wallace. Into the lane. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Trae Young. The Thunder have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Taking 2 shots.
Free throw good, Wallace. Wallace hits 2 free throws.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Young outside. The 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Young's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And that's where Young is just so comfortable. He lives well beyond the three-point line.
We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. I mean, you love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
That's to Porzingis. The Hawks working the ball around. Wallace against Young. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Here's Topic. Still without a basket. Here's Wallace. Hartenstein with it. Outside Williams. And here's Wiggins. Shoots the 3. It's good from long range.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks. I asked Quinn Snyder what he enjoys most about coaching, and the Hawks coach said the opportunity to compete in such an intense way. Also the tactics of the game and the intellectual part of player development. It's rewarding to see and have a part in someone's growth and improvement. Kevin?
Maybe that's coaching, right? Growth and development. A mind for the game for sure. I've always respected Coach Snyder. And the Hawks with possession here, following the score by Oklahoma City. Here's Carey. And he converts the layup.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's a 3-point game. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
For your own City Crew.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Hawks. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You look at the Hawks. Here in the early part of the season, they've acquired the 3rd best record in the conference.
And I think for the Hawks, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
And don't count on that coming to an end anytime soon. The talent level of this squad is off the charts. And with the momentum they're gathering here early in the year, they could steamroll through the season.
Here's Hartenstein. He has yet to score. Back to Williams. Lets it go with a 3. The rebound by Carey.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
Porzingis against Hartenstein. Alexander Walker passes to Carey. Out left to the wing. Porzingis. Open jump shot off the mark.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
Here's Hartenstein. 8 points his last outing. Wallace misses. The Hawks trail by 3. There's the lob to the hoop. And stolen by Williams. Pass to Topic. Now Hartenstein. And they pick up 2. And the Thunder lead by 5.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Here's Alexander Walker. Four on the shot clock. Here's Kane. And the 3 off target. The Thunder leading by 5. Wiggins passes to Hartenstein. Misses that one. He's made 1 and missed 2 this game so far. Pass to cool hands. Thunder with the rebound.
Yeah, it's better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did. There, that's aggressive attitude defensively.
Now it appears an injury out on the floor, and that does not look like any fun.
And that's the one thing you just really can't control or even guard against, and that's injury.
Yep, you can do all the stretching and all the strength training, eat right, train right, but at the end of the day, it's pretty random.
Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein.
Here we go, fans. It's your Motor City Crew. Here to hype you up.
Okongwu's checked in for cool hands. While we have a break in the action, now let's check out the league's best shooting teams. In the third spot, the Hawks.
So patient on the offensive end. I mean, they're not going to force shots, and it's that selectiveness that's yielded such an impressive field goal percentage.
The Thunder leading by 5. There's 48 seconds left in the first. Here's Wallace. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Wallace, 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Wallace hits 2 free throws.
Yeah, and early on doing a really nice job at the free throw line.
43 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Carey. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Down low. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Here's Wiggins. Can't hit from in close.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Taken away by Williams. Alexander Walker passes to Okongwu. Carey. Offensive rebound. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
And so it's Chet Holmgren making things happen for the Oklahoma City Thunder. He made his mark in a big way on the boards in that quarter. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And when you consider how the Thunder are doing, guys, what do you think?
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
Yeah, looking for a spark here, and the coach tapped the right guys to get out there and provide it.
Hey, Bones, what do you think is a part of the game that some casual fans don't really understand that well?
Well, Kevin, outside of the contest right here in front of us, let's think about the long schedule that teams are dealing with. How many times the coaches employ different lineups and strategies so that by the end of the year, they have optionality in what they can do on the floor.
This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. We've got the monster. Okongwu is out there with Johnson. Then it's Trae Young, and it's Daniels in at the 2-guard spot. Oklahoma City moving it around. Got a piece of it. Now Johnson. Nothing on the board. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Williams passes to Justice. Bucket is good.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Now for an update on Isaiah Hartenstein's injury, let's go to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, the Thunder's head athletic trainer gave me an update. Now, he told me that it's a knee sprain, and it's definitely painful, but it's fortunate it wasn't worse. They're going to keep him off the court for the time being, and they don't rule out the possibility he'll have to miss a few more games as a result. Kevin?
Well, thank you, David. Hopefully, we'll see him very soon. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
First personal foul. First team foul.
The Thunder shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
And looking at the numbers this season, they're shooting a robust 82% from the line. That's about as good as it gets.
The Hawks making a switch here. Reza Shea checked in. The free throw off from Holmgren.
7 feet, maybe getting to 200 pounds. Chet is a unique player. He can hit the three, he can pass the ball, and he plays tremendous defense.
And that one's good. Reza Shea.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Here's Williams. Out of bounds. Atlanta takes possession. He's listed at 6'5", but Brent, Jalen Williams seems so much bigger than that on the floor.
Yeah, Kevin, one of those guys that has more presence on the floor than the measurements you look at on paper. This guy plays bigger. He's got a great frame. He's got great strength. He's got great poise. And there are a lot of people who are going to recognize just how talented Jalen is.
Johnson, the pass to Daniels. Back to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Almost, but it rolls out.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Got that one up quick. Holmgren's got 12 points in the game.
And playing up-tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
For Holmgren. And he's as opportunistic as anybody defensively, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in steals per game.
And he's so explosive, so hungry. You really can't keep him off the glass when he wants to get there. That's why he's top 5 in rebounding. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Young with the ball. 10 points for him. To the middle. Here's the monster. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his 4th assist in this one.
Like to see that from Trey, directing traffic, getting a good result there on the pick and roll.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What you got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Chet Holmgren has a slender frame, but he's determined to still protect the rim. Coach Daigneault said he'll get dunked on 10 straight times if that's what the game calls for. He paused and then added, he won't actually get dunked on 10 straight times. He's going to get a couple of those, too. Kevin certainly will.
I agree. David, he is fearless.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against the Trailblazers in Portland. Five to shoot. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Holmgren wide open. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Guys, this is what you call a generational talent. Holmgren is bound to fill up the highlight reel every night he plays.
And here's Young. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Holmgren can't hit.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here is Daniels. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Young's shot is off. The Thunder leading by 7. Here's Dort. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. The Hawks have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. On the wing, Johnson, defended by Dort. Here's Young with the floater. The Thunder pull it in. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
Yeah, they came into that game a little flat for whatever reason and just couldn't tap into the energy you need to compete.
Yeah, and that score got a little bit lopsided, so not the kind of effort that they want to repeat anytime soon.
The Thunder with another miss.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Pass to Daniels. Rizache with it. The 3. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. And it's 8 points for Rizache.
Yeah, he couldn't connect on anything from outside in the first quarter, but now he's hit 2 threes in the second quarter, and he looks much better.
They push it up 4 on 3. Here's Daniels, and he drops it in from the low post. The Thunder have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Dort kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. To the paint. Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
I mean, sneaky. When he moves around the floor, Holmgren takes you out of the play, slips past, and just rolls to the hoop.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
For your Thunder Girls dance team.
Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Olynyk, he's checked in for the Monster. The Hawks trail by 4. Now Johnson. He's got 5. Pass to Olynyk. And off there. He misses his first shot of the night. Oklahoma City leading by 4. Here's Holmgren. Rebound by the Hawks. Rizache's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Holmgren against Young. And here is Olynyk. Takes a three. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Joe with it. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. The kick out to Williams. From past the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc. Williams has got his first 3 points of the game.
This is so accurate from deep. Williams can torch you.
Here's Rizachet. 8 points for him. Pass to Daniels. Hawks passing it around. Olynyk sets a screen for Young. Shoots over Dort. The Hawks again can't hit.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
Right side, Williams. And it's Trae Young with the rebound. The Hawks trail by 7. Here we are sizing up GA Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch and shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
Outside, Dort. Fires from the wing. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Atlanta's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. And that one's good. Rizachet's got 8 points in the quarter.
Yeah, that first quarter was a bit shaky. Good to see a player who doesn't let a slow start get to him.
Outside, Williams. Dort a screen on Johnson. Williams can't hit. The Hawks trail by 5. On the wing, Daniels. There's the triple. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 6 assists in the game.
A good-looking jump shot right there by Daniels.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Joe. From deep three-point territory. Rebounded by the Hawks. They're getting their first look at the Thunder in this one.
And both of these sides were fighting tooth and nail for a playoff spot and split their season series at 1 apiece.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Daniels. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
Well, his shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
Now, here's Olynyk. On the wing, Johnson. Now, here is Young. He's got 10. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Terrific swat from Holmgren there. Just shows you his length. Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Eight feet away. And the layup's good off the glass. Holmgren's got 19 points.
And Holmgren is proving to be a very difficult guy to cover, initiating offense at every level right now.
Pass to Rizachet. That one misses. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, and a dangerous trend here as they're starting to live and die with outside jumpers.
No problems knocking that one down. Williams has got the lead up to 7 now for the Thunder.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
1:49 left in the first half of basketball. Bounce pass, Young. Now Rizachet. Olynyk, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. A three-pointer is right on target. Rizachet's got 13.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Dort. Shoots over Rizachet. Dort misses.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
And a quick look at how the Oklahoma City Thunder's schedule is shaping up. On Wednesday, they'll be facing Drew Holiday and the Portland Trailblazers. Then on Friday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets.
And if I'm this team, I'm looking at this as a barometer to see how we stack up against some of the top teams in the league. They'll have to be at their best, but if they come out of this with some success, I think it'll build momentum for the rest of the run.
Here's Topic. Hasn't made one yet. Wallace outside. To the inside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Porzingis.
And you know teams are going to be physical with Holmgren, but he's aggressive, and boy, he plays with passion.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
That free throw missing.
I mean, you'd be super fortunate to see one unicorn in your lifetime. In the NBA, it seems like we're seeing more, and Chet is a special talent.
Good on the second free throw. Here's Carey. 8 points his last outing. 46 seconds left in the second quarter. It's rebounded by Topic. Clock management. This is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Holmgren against Porzingis. Holmgren kicks to Wallace. Just 5 on the clock. Holmgren in the high post. Over Porzingis. That one rolling around and rims out. The Hawks trail by 5.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Alexander Walker with the ball. Atlanta again missing. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Thunder lead by 5. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Here with head coach Quinn Snyder. Coach, what adjustments are you going to do in the second half?
You just got to keep playing, keep taking the shots, and that's not the issue as much as us not executing on offense. When we don't score, sometimes our defense lags as well.
Everybody wants to see the ball go in the basket first, right? Thanks, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Howdy, folks. I know you've all been clamoring to find out how the Rookie of the Year race is looking, and we are not letting you down.
Some great options in there. In fact, these guys might compete for all-star spots for the next few years.
That's a big leap, Kenny. 1 or 2 of them, maybe, but most guys don't ever get to that level.
And returning our attention to this game, an impressive first half for the Thunder.
Depth has been the key for them so far. They've gotten a nice spark from their second unit, especially at the offensive end.
And they've needed every bit of that bench production. It's been the difference. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Chet Holmgren has been sensational.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
And here's Daniels. The post pair for him will be Williams and Holmgren. Isaiah Joe is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Dort in at the 3. And that's who Mark Daigneault starts the second half. Outside Williams. Now here's Holmgren. He's covered closely. Yes, that goes in.
The skill from Holmgren is something to behold.
The Hawks trail by 7. Young outside. Here's the monster. Back to Young. Pass to Rizachet. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Young's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
And he's just living out beyond the arc right now. What a weapon to have on the floor.
Seems to be taking it on his shoulders aggressively to shrink this lead. They really needed those points.
Here's Holmgren. Here's Dort. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And that's just Dort being Dort. I mean, the guy plays so physical and bullies his way inside.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
Free throw good, Dort.
One of the things that I think opponents struggle with is Luguentz, Dort, and his build. You rarely see a combination of a guy that might not be that tall, but has that kind of width and explosiveness athletically.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Luguentz Dort continues to find ways to impress you and expand his offensive game, but he knows he's coming to the league as a defender, and he takes a tremendous amount of pride in it.
On the wing, Daniels, covered by Joe, the monster. Count the basket and the foul. That one on Holmgren.
Love to see that from Dyson Daniels. He's a gifted passer.
The Hawks have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6.
At the line for one.
The Thunder leading by